Hey guys, welcome. If you're struggling with recoil control or your sprays feel inconsistent in-game, stay tuned, because this setup can seriously improve your aim stability. In this video, I'm going to show you step-by-step how to set up the recoil controller and how to tune it for the best results based on your playstyle. First things first, download the recoil controller using the link in the description and install it on your PC. Now, before we continue, let me explain what this actually does. This software works similarly to G-Hub recoil scripts, but with more flexibility and control. It adjusts your mouse movement to help compensate for recoil while you're playing. It does not modify game files, it does not inject anything, and it runs completely outside the game. So it's just an external tool that helps with mouse control only. All right, let's set it up. Open the software and create a new profile. Once it's created, make sure you set it as your active profile, otherwise nothing will work in-game. Now here's an important tip. If you use hold to scope, change the activation mode to left click plus right click. This makes sure the recoil control only activates when you're actually aiming down sights. Now, let's move to one of the most important parts, the dual profile system. This controller supports two recoil profiles at the same time. The first is your primary profile, which is used for main fights, AR sprays and long-range scopes like 3x, 4x, and above. The second is your micro profile, which is for close-range fights like hipfire and red dot situations where you need faster control. Now, let's talk about tuning. You will see two main settings, vertical and interval. Vertical controls how much downward mouse movement is applied. Higher values mean stronger recoil compensation. Lower values feel lighter and more natural. Interval controls the timing between each movement step. Lower interval means faster adjustments. A higher interval means smoother and slower control. Pause here and take your time, because this is the most important part of the setup. There is no perfect universal value. It depends on your sensitivity, your weapon, and your playstyle. So you need to experiment and find what feels right for you. Now, if you want your micro profile always active, enable manual toggle. If you don't want to use it, just set the vertical value to 0 to disable it. Next, let's talk about the overlay feature. When you enable it, a small status indicator will appear in-game showing the current state of your recoil profile. You can customize it fully, change the text, move its position, and place it wherever it feels comfortable on your screen. Once everything is configured, simply minimize the recoil controller and enjoy smoother, more consistent sprays. Before we finish, one important clarification. This is not an aimbot. It does not aim for you. It does not track enemies, and it does not lock onto targets. It only helps you maintain more consistent recoil control. Your aim, movement, and game sense still matter the most. So please use it responsibly. I've spent months designing and improving this project to make it as smooth and useful as possible. If you found it helpful, consider subscribing. It really supports future updates. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.